Hello and welcome to episode 48 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. Alright, so if anyone noticed in my description from last episode, I have noted I have been turtling this game something bad. So today is basically prep day. Next week we'll be going to the site, and then episode 50 is setting the base up and getting everything done. I was actually almost ready to do the trip to the base, but there's some stuff I really want to sort of build up beforehand. One of those is food. I will need some more food in storage. So I've got Bruce here. It's a new addition. I also need to build up some more cactus and stuff so we can actually set up some. Oh, it is fighting. Didn't involve us. That's all good. So, Bruce is a new addition. I had Ares run out and pick him up from the nomad camp out in Shem. I put a ton of food in his bags to hold, and also loading up with some iron and some more building supplies. As you can see, he's a bull versus Groot, who is a guru, and Guru's bag can hold more building supplies. Each stack. He only gets 5. So anyway, one thing we're going to need to do is get more cactus, because one of the things we're going to be relying on cactus a lot. Farming. So we're going to need like 30 cactuses for one big farm. That's not showing the farm properly. There we are. So this will allow us to do 30 cactus at a time. We also, I think... Dang, I was hoping cotton could be grown. Oh well, we're just going to have to rely on wheat. So we're going to have an issue where we're not going to be able to get much fabric, so we're going to have to import that essentially. So we're going to probably want... Until we can get the hydroponics bit. Also, Ares has gone to the point where she can now take on 2 big things and win. Kind of wish I actually recorded that. Yeah, she just tanked. She got hit once. They knocked her arm down to about here, so her arm actually took the damage really well. Helps that she's got 2 high grade bits there. Oh yeah, got some blackened chain for someone to wear. You can't wear them. How about you? Go starving. He doesn't have any armor. Okay. He's kind of funny. Ares. Oh. Have to unpause. As you see, I've been equipping everyone up. He doesn't have a good weapon though. Let's give him a better one. Is he good at anything? Katanas. Alright, let's go have a look at what we've got in our storage. I did get the Desert Saber plans and also have the Long Coat plans now. So it's all fine. Give him a topper. Yeah, we'll give him a topper. Get that paladin's cross to someone else. Say spike. She's got an old refitted blade. She can. I'll give her. I'll give Kahaku a better weapon. So she's got a crappy dud katana. That's not a bad katana. I could give her that one. Although I want to actually have a bit more variety in my weapons, so I might just give her the moon cleaver. Look at that. Looks kind of cool. So anyway, the main thing I'm doing at the moment is still building up my money. And building up the food supply. Mainly, I think I'll have it sitting in Bruce. I might get a second... Second Bruce? Those bags just look like they're gross. Kind of gross. Compared to the Guru, he's got the actual lantern and... It's kind of like they sort of just... chucked the same... The heck happened to him? Ah, he's like got... His leg is missing. Alright, we'll do some selling. So I think we'll probably build up a little bit here. Close. When the Avengers is Squin, it's just the best location for selling. Can't do that in the hub, even if I wanted to. Go check out the ninjas, see if they've got anything good to buy. One thing I might have to do, because something's happened in Flat Lagoon, which I'll show you shortly, is I might have to re-import the save, as they say. One concern with doing that... Ooh. You know what? Ares could do an upgrade. You notice how a blackened chain is... It's better in every way, looking at it. Yeah, dodge skill's better. Combat speed's exactly the same for standard grade blackened chain. Better stealth effect. Well, that you need stealth. Better harpoon resistance. Same cut efficiency, same everything. Alright, we might upgrade Ruka's armor. I kind of want to get Ruka upgraded to full samurai armor. I've turned off all their... I'm turning these guys off, essentially, at the moment. Ooh, got a bit of food here. Oh, look at the bread. I should probably get some spring bats and get some actual archers set up. Problem with spring bats is there's a high chance they could actually hurt your guys. Oh, jeez. Thanks game, blowing my ears out. Unfortunately, if you live in the desert, you got to put up with that music. Alright. We might head back to the settled nomads. Varies. We'll see if we can get another guru. Who we'll call... I don't know. I can't think of a name. It's actually one of my uncle's names. So, you know, very Australian name. Yeah, I'm getting much happier with Ares as a character. She's definitely picked up in her attacks. She's easily my strongest character at this point. That's where I wanted her to be. Ruka's tough, like very tough. But Ares is She's definitely grown into the role a bit better. She's my first character, so she should be my best character. Poor Cat. Actually, we'll go switch to Cat. Now you can see what the issue is. Basically, the Western Hive, for some reason, is now at war with the Traders Guild. Which means all these drones keep coming in, and they're overwhelming the guards. Well, the guards are quite tough. So are the damn caravan drones. So, don't really know anything else I can do other than, no, I don't really know what else to do. Now, the reason this has probably happened, and someone's pointed this out, well, I went and looked it up just in case, is when the Western Hive comes into the inn, sometimes they got guards who just flow out, and sometimes they radiate inside a shop. Probably this shop. Maybe, probably this one as well, maybe. And so basically what happens is, comes the shut time for the shop. Poor guru. Comes the shut time for the shop. The Western Hive is still in there. It's considered trespassing, so he gets attacked because he's trespassing. And then it turns into a whole thing where the tech hunters and the ninja guards hate each other. Big mess. I will need to probably get Cat out of here at some point. There's just not a lot really good happening at the moment. Look at it all. It's horrible. So yeah. Oh, what? What? Why did that happen? Poor guy. Yeah, so basically the tech hunters and the Western Hive are at war with each other now. All because look, I can even take him in for get bounties if I want to. So yeah, that's awful. So one thing to fix that is to... Well, he stopped. One thing to fix that is to... what do they call it? Re-import the save. So you can't do it from here. Just to give an example. You see I have a bit of a name thing going on there. 42 members apparently. 43? I've not saved since I got Bruce. See the experience rate gain there. So at the moment for strength, it's 1% for walking and 85% for combat. So if I want to get the strength rating up, I just have to get her into combat a bit more often. And I'm getting there. One thing with big things, which I think a lot of people will find out when they encounter them for the first time, is they are fast. Like, Ares is fast. Undoubtedly so. 23... Her max speed is 24 miles per hour, and that's with plus 10% increase. Maybe up to 25. No, 24. And she's at 82 athletics. Big things, an adult big thing can run at 31. Which means no matter how fast you are, they will catch you. The only advantage you've got is the big thing attacks takes a long time to wind up and hit, which usually means you've run past them before they can hit you. But if you're a lower skilled character who's not Ares, say Eric or Nell or someone, one of those, you'll just get completely ripped apart by the big things. They hit with a huge amount of damage. Ares just happens to have some of my best armor on. As you can see. I'd like to get a specialist dust coat, but we don't have that. Specialist and masterwork. Actually, might see if we can get some of those going. Yeah, this episode is primarily just doing the prep, and I'll run through the different equipments I've set everyone up with. I pretty much got everyone armored up now, which is good. Everyone's got some form of armor, some form of reasonable equipment. Hopefully, I don't think I've left anyone with too crappy gear. Well, I do want to set up some crossbow units, so to speak. This is all right. I wonder if this unit's got a bit more wet to it. One of the big problems with Shem is it's arid and only 10% green, which means you can get wheat at 60% efficiency. So basically, 60% chance the wheat will be generated from a crop versus 100% for a cactus. There we are, nomads. See if we can get a guru. Oh, it's still recovering, huh? Little doggy. Don't know who you got hit by, but you got hit by someone. Alright. Don't really want goats, they're not really useful much. So a good guru, what is group? I'm not gonna tell you anything. Grit's an elder? Yeah. I love their pictures. Oh no, we'll get Gru girlfriend. Because I think Groot is a boy. Grooty? That sounds stupid. Eukie. The eucalyptus. Which is look at her, she's so cute. It could be worth getting a bone dog. They can be pretty tough eventually, but pups are a joke. Alright. Ares. Go to the way station, they'll cut across. There, 15% chance for... or 15% for strength. Which is a better amount. So we're almost to 44, which is the strength we need to use her weapon appropriately. And she is doing about 60 damage per hit at the moment, which will only increase as her hacker skill goes up and her dexterity increases. And I believe strength affects blunt damage too. I believe. Speed up. There. What's that group? Okay. Good. Ares will probably beat you up pretty good. Well, she'll probably take a few of them down with her anyway. Hungry bandits aren't exactly Oh. Jerks. That's my usual way to get revenge on them. I take the weapon so that they got nothing to defend themselves with. And just check if they've got anything better to sell. They don't. Way station. See, Ares can confidently take on dustbands without any issue now, which I'm very happy with. Base, I believe, other than the Band of Bones, who are a bit tougher, there's not much other groups who she's really threatened by. On a one-to-one basis, at the very least. Big groups still will take her down. I think she got taken down by a gang of hungry bandits once, which is a bit embarrassing, but a good portion of them probably didn't make it out of it themselves, though. I think just the numbers got to her. That happens when you load. Alright, we'll get him to the way station. We'll just sit there for now. And then we'll go have a quick look through all the different equipment we've got. So, Beep. He has no shirt. Can I make a shirt? No. He's got a shoddy grade rat and hat. That's okay. He can do that for now. We've got Hambu. Hambu is a falling sun, which is probably way too strong for him, but he's built to be a bit of a light attacker with a heavy weapon, so a bit of a glass cannon. Shrike. Shrike is a Shrike. Shrike's the weaponsmith. Really need to get some of those shirts. Silvershade. I feel like I want a different head. I don't really like the look of that one. Different helmet. I mean, specialist grade, really good. It's better than Ares actually. Fade. He's one of my heavy armor guys. He's got a proper shirt, which is great. Berserker needs a shirt. He's loud and proud, I guess. I see it is. I might turn him into one of my archers. Dirt again. I might use her as one of my archers. She's got a full set of equipment though now, including a black and chain shirt, which makes her a bit heavier armored. If she's got the chain shirt, I might actually put her as a frontliner. Van Cleef, black and chain shirt, tackle mast, just the cloth version. He needs a better sword. Bard, he's got the Ashland to help. It looks cool on him actually. I'm kind of happy with that. He's going to have a foreign save, which means he's more of a defender. Although his armor sort of detracts from that, so maybe I should give him some more defense-oriented armor. Which I think would be either a long coat or a dust coat. In fact, with these... where are the... How does that look? Yeah, he's looking kind of badass. It's a Des Saber and a Ninja Blade as a backup. Not that he really needs that. Birmingham, he's my armorsmith. Jeez, your arms are huge. Working away. Doing good work. Eledor. I feel like I want to get that mask on his face. If anyone wants to, I name most of my characters after characters from book series. I technically written, never published. Best kind of way I'd write a series. Never show it off to the public so people can't criticize it. Maybe? No, probably not. There we go. So, Eledor is what I do name my online persona after, but it's not for any other reason other than that's usually one of the main characters for a long time, it's either Ares or Eldor from playing a game. Basically what happens. Get rid of that Spike Club. He's one of those characters I want to train up to a bit. Oh yeah. Oh no, I could do it. Ruka. She's got a rusty chain shirt, summer clothes. I do want to probably get her upgraded to samurai armor. And I'm not the biggest fan of the armored hood. It's a chainmail. What do you call those? Whatever it is, a chainmail hood with a plate or a splint. Sort of a... Oh, getting to the weird part where we're doing that. Yeah, let's not do that. Trying to get it. No, I'm inside Ruka now. Hey, Dirt. Yeah, not the biggest fan of it. Logan. He's an archer. I should give him something better than a toothpick. Way better. And probably something which affects his... Although, that's actually not bad for his crossbow skill. Probably need something, though, which improves his perception on his head. Molly, she's a healer. Probably need a better hood. That looks stupid on her. Doesn't actually do much either. A little bit of blunt resistance and a very low cut resistance. Griffin. He's one of the tougher guys, so I feel like I want to upgrade him to full samurai armor as well. Blatzigoon Cat. She's probably one of my heaviest equipped people. Just with the unholy chest plate and all the armor and equipment she's got here. She is unfortunately in the middle of nowhere and incapable of leaving. And she's watching this horrible massacre happen all around her. We've got Miyu, who has her Desert Saber for fighting the spiders. And otherwise is pretty reasonably well equipped. Except for her helmet. Green. He's got the tricorn hat. Again, I should really get him some sort of armor which improves his perception. So I think the perception is what the stat you use for your shooting. So I think, does anyone have the standard hat? it does. Wait, hob. That one. Standard straw hat. Also provides acid protection. If I can put it on green, that gives him +6 to his perception. It makes him a lot better at stuff. I need to give him a better weapon. Hobbs is a terrible weapon. Masaru needs a shirt and some sort of helmet. Dr. Chun. He's got the armored faceplates. Really low quality ones, but better than nothing. So he's a bit of a rotund fella. He's one of the older characters, though. No, doesn't have a decent shirt. Kang, he is pretty reasonably well equipped already. I have upgraded Rain's armor. She doesn't have the cloth, the samurai cloth. Samurai armor pants like Kang does. Samurai leg plates. Burn, he's pretty reasonably equipped with specialist grade leather armor. Truth, he's pretty well equipped. Masterwork, I think that's the best you can get. This is a grade above that. Pleb, do probably a better sword. Flick, better sword. Wakizashi is a too short range. Means that she's opening herself up to getting hit a lot every time she closes in the range to fight. Patai, I like her setup. She does need a better weapon. Wakizashis are okay. These two I might actually set up to be archers. That way they can keep the Wakizashi and just give them crossbows. Pia, again, she might be sort of might have her as sort of the crossbow leader. Green is also the best crossbowman I have. Full stop. Doesn't have any ammunition, unfortunately. Nico is Nico, what the hell are you doing to yourself? None of these guys are properly equipped yet. She starved herself, that's why she's so skinny. Ugh, poor girl. Grab the food. Double needs better equipment. He's got no armor whatsoever. Hamut could definitely be upgraded. For out loud, his Stubbsy, I might give him a better weapon. Horse chopper, might upgrade to something a bit heavier. He's got high strength, same like Haynot does. When did you get hurt? So I can probably give him some heavier weapons and go from there. And then we've got Eric. He's pretty reasonably equipped. Nye could do a better weapon. Spike. I kind of like his setup. He's pretty cool. Skinner. Again, she can be crossbow girl. Gustavin. He looks terrifying. Kihaku. Maybe spend a little while making her up. Probably the wrong armor because she's got the ponytail, so I might need to change her armor out. But anyway, so as you can see, I've pretty much got everyone almost fully equipped. I just need to do some weapon updates here and there. Change them out. We've got our third guru coming with Ares. Ares should get some food too. Always happens when I take her out. Really like to get some ration packs, but you can't get them from here. Alright, let's tell you to come back to Squin. No, it's Squin, the hub. We'll need to go to Squin to get the backpack for Eukie. Eukie's also named my brother's dog, but spelled like snow, not eucalyptus. I'm going for a tree theme for the guru and traditional Australian names for bulls. Does have that sort of Australian look to them. Kind of eyeless though, it's kind of creepy. Yeah, they got nose. They got double nose. No eyes. Creepy. So yeah, we're nearly fully equipped. As I said, in the background, I'm going to build up a bit more of a food supply because we're definitely going to need more food going forward. I might have to send someone up to Stack and just buy up their food supply as well. May also go to Rot or Swamp Village and just buy up their food supply as well. Shark is also a massive mess at the moment. It's been overwhelmed with spiders and everything else. Alright, do you reckon you can take berries? I reckon you could. Time to see how tough she's getting. They're only doing about 6 damage to her. The clubs. What? She's still alive. She's good. I've never seen them do that before. That was panic-inducing. You touch my... Yeah, I did not like that. I nearly killed Eukie on me. Come on, get up. I think Arius has hit 44 strength. Obviously, any small amount of damage lowers her strength quite a bit, very quickly. You can see injuries build up. So, having excess strength is always good. Not quite there yet. Why are we stopping? Sometimes the game does that. We're a bit weird. I think it's the engine just playing up. So yeah, next episode we are grouping up and heading off. I might keep some people at Squin for money gain and collecting some extra food as we need it. So I might leave the 5 at Squin, maybe a couple of guards for them. And then we're going to group up the rest of them and we're just going to go on a big... excuse me. Big old expedition to Shem and get our base set up. So I think most of the next episode will just be the trip over. And then episode 50 will be where we're actually setting up the base properly. hopefully I should have enough materials to just do it from get-go, and we'll get our mine set up and get everything going. Eukie moves a lot less than Bruce did. Poor Eukie. This constant shaking. Yeah, you can see how Ares took on a whole group by herself now, and she won. Oh, nice. It's kind of funny watching the ragdoll physics happen here. You don't quite get the ragdoll physics happening with people, although I think the arms do move around. So one of the main things we're going to have to look for is Dude, look how much bigger Groot is. Look at his HP. Oh, he's already out of food. Oh, we're out of food, full stop. Wonderful. Problem with the big guys, like the... Let's get all that. So the problem with gurus is they actually have a massive requirement for food. Eledor, can you trade with Groot? Look at his hunger rate, it's 2.1. So I don't want to have too many of them because you just start eating for the food really quickly. You do have a separate feeder for the animals. So you can obviously you can't do that inside or anywhere else. It's an outdoor only building item. How far away can I build? Yeah, I can build out here. How close can I get? I will say one place you can build if you really want to is right here. Kind of a good depression, you can build there. Another thing is up here as well. It keeps you close to the harbour and Squin. Issues are it's not the best materials. And it's not that unique. Shem's got some pretty cool bits to it. I would say one really good spot to build as well if you're really into it is over here in the Foglands. Because the Foglands have 75%. What's the word? Group can't do that. So you got fertility, where it's got 100% arid, 10% green. The Foglands is 75 in both, in green, arid, and swamp. Which basically means you can have rice. You can basically grow anything you want there at a pretty reasonable rate. Yeah, but beyond that, that's been this episode. So we've got another guru, sorry. We've got a bull to carry food as well as everything else. Can't carry as much, but they have a lower hunger rate, which is good. Okay. Just going to do selling off that, so we still getting money in. But, yeah. I would say we're nearly there. As I said, next episode, we will be actually starting our journey. I've put that off for a bit too long. Very little reason. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Have any questions or suggestions, etc., throw them my way. And beyond that, look after yourselves. Keep doing what you're doing. Look after yourselves, because I stuffed up my saying. Look after your pets, love your family, and cheerio.